On today's podcast, we'll be covering how safety needs to be consistently followed, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
On a previous podcast, I mentioned how someone had contacted me about creating a podcast and how they were impressed by the fact that I'd done so many weeks in a row. Now, at the time of that statement, this podcast had 52 episodes in a row. Our podcast today is episode number 80, and we're still on our unblemished streak of never missing a week. Now, please don't take that as a humble brag. Instead, take it as a fulfilled promise. That's what we were supposed to do. When we started this podcast, we intended on delivering a weekly episode. And since we know you expect that now, we deliver on your expectations. Consistency is key. Safety is no different. Once again, consistency is key. When you hired on at your facility, you stated you'd be as safe as possible at all times. And that's what the staff and management around you expect. It's that consistent focus on safety that keeps you, everyone around you, and your facility safe and as accident-free as possible. You can't miss even 1 second. Now imagine the pride that you're going to take in seeing that no accidents in so many days sign in double, triple, and even larger numbers. And when someone compliments you on that streak, you'll say that's what we're supposed to do because we pride ourselves on safety.
Before moving on, here's a word from one of our sponsors. If you've ever been to or worked in a warehouse, you know just how important safety is to both management and staff. It's almost impossible to go 10 steps without seeing safety tape, angles, signs, and/or safety products. It's these items that show us how to be safe and avoid danger in the workplace. And if you're looking for the best products to make this happen, look no further than Mighty Line. Mighty Line floor signs and floor markings offer the best industrial products out there. We're proud to have Mighty Line as the official floor sign and floor marking company for the Warehouse Safety Tips podcast and site. Go to mightylinetape.com/safety tips to request a sample pack of their incredible safety signs and floor markings. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. If you visit warehousesafetytips.com, you'll find the show notes for this episode and access to all of our blog posts, previous podcasts, advertiser information, and much more. Thank you for listening to Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.